Good evening, it's March 30, 2020, and this is an update on the Facebook drilling site watch. We noted today that the Facebook drill site has incurred wind damage, and I'll cover this with some photos and video. The wind damage is not serious, but the so-called sound screen has blown into the site at a couple of places. And the lot is unattended, so this damage is going unattended. It raises a question, obviously, to the site design as well as the quality of the construction work that is going on at the site. The noise screen or noise curtain, as it's been referred to, is basically almost a two-dimensional object. One has to wonder, if they can't get a two-dimensional object right, are they going to be able to do the rest of this work, which is pretty complicated work, right? Do they know what they're doing? This would lend one to think that maybe not so much. It also raises a question, obviously, to the safety of the site, and possibly even whether or not this crew understands local conditions such as wind coming in from the south during this particular time of year. I'd also like to point out it's now almost 3 weeks since we made a request for a site visit from the county authorities. We made that request because we noted that Facebook has changed out equipment. They have installed different equipment for drilling than what was proposed in their application for a conditional permit. This other equipment that has been installed actually is rated as being louder equipment, and it obviously throws off the entire sound analysis that the Facebook used to convince the county that a conditional permit was going to be okay. So we thought a site visit from the county was appropriate. To my knowledge, almost 3 weeks later, the county has not made a site visit and in fact has referred to my request as a suggestion. Let me make it very perfectly clear in this video. My request to the county was not a suggestion. It was a request for service from my county officials. And so if anybody in the county is viewing this right now, please understand this is a request to you. It is not a suggestion, as Sarah Abshire would try to put it. This is a request for services. You either do it or you deny the request. One way or the other. It's not in between, and it's not a suggestion. And frankly, because Facebook is using different equipment, and this does throw off the sound analysis that Facebook used to convince the county authorities to grant a conditional permit, I respectfully submit this is a project which is now out of compliance with the board order leading to the conditional permit. Tillamook County, you owe your voters and your residents some respect here. Tillamook County, it's time for you to come out and do a site visit. This aerial view shows the Facebook drill site with the damaged sound screen. Looks like it got pushed in from a south wind, and so it started to cave in towards the site. Fortunately, it moved away from the neighbor's house as opposed to over the neighbor's house. More views of it here. You can see that it pushed in over some sort of like a fueling dock or something and is leaning into that particular space. couple of still shots here showing the damage, and now we'll get a detailed shot of the damage, and you can see that it's leaning out over this fuel dock.